What's up, everyone? This is Matthew Allen Byers from Six Figure Ecom Academy. Today, we're going to find out, is dropshipping profitable and how you can tell. So here's how you can tell. You're going to have to ask yourself a series of questions. And if you can answer these series of questions with yes, then yes, dropshipping will be profitable for you. If the answer is no, though, to any one of these questions that I'm going to go over right now, then no, dropshipping won't be profitable to you. It's just like any other business. It's going to take hard work. It's going to take dedication. It's going to take sacrificing. It's going to take learning. It's going to take investing in yourself. It's going to take reinvesting in your business. And it's going to be a little bit tougher than you think. So you got to have a mindset of steel, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get into those questions right now, okay? So the first question is, are you okay with sacrificing? This is a big component of it. So a lot of us, we have full-time jobs or we have part-time jobs, right? And so we got to get up at 6 a.m., 7 a.m. And then we get off at 5 o'clock, maybe 6 o'clock. So are you going to sacrifice and go and work on your business and put in massive amounts of hours after you get off work? Or are you going to go watch TV? Are you going to go play with your friends? Are you going to go hang out with your friends and your buddies and go do what normal people do? If you're going to do that and you're not okay with sacrificing, with saying, you know what, I'm going to build from, instead of 9 to 5, from 5 until, then it's never going to work for you. You got to make sure that you're spending time on your business. It's going to take sacrifice. People aren't going to understand. If you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, they're going to want your time. And they got to be okay with you telling them, hey, I'm going to have to sacrifice. I can't go and hang out with you. I need to spend time with this business. And here's the thing. It's a short-term sacrifice. Okay, I'm really lazy, guys. I will admit that. But is it okay to be temporarily motivated to be permanently lazy? That's the way I see it. So it's short-term sacrifice for long-term gain. So hopefully you're okay with that. The second thing is, do you possess persistence, determination, and commitment? Now, I know I spelled commitment wrong, all right? But you don't have to be a genius to do this business, see? So it's going to be hard at times, guys. You're going to have times where you feel like quitting. You're going to have times where you feel like it's never going to work. You're going to struggle. But that is how business is, guys. Anything worth pursuing is uphill. Anything worth building is going to be challenging. There's going to be lots of obstacles. There are going to be times where you feel depressed. There are going to be times where it's like, is this ever going to work for me? I'm telling you, as long as you're persistent, right? If you have determination, guys, I'm talking like pig-headed determination, guys. Commitment. Let me give you a definition of commitment, okay? Well, let's say you ate bacon and eggs for breakfast, all right? The hog, he was committed, okay? He was all in. The chicken was just involved, okay? So you got to be all in. You got to be 100% committed, because if you're not, then you're going to give up, you're going to throw in the towel, and you're going to revert back to your ways, okay? So make sure that you possess that. Number 3, do you have short-term memory and long-term vision? So here's what I mean by that. Even people like me, okay, I get down. Even though we've created a 7-figure business in 7 months, okay, things happen where I get frustrated, right? But here's how it is. I go, okay, I'm over it. Right? See, I have short-term memory because I have a long-term vision. Okay, I'm doing this for my family. I know 5-6 years down the road, okay, I'm gonna build a massive brand, guys. See, you'll hear a lot of stories about people making $1,000. I went to an influencer and they gave me a shout out, and I made $1,000 in a day. Great, but did you make sure that order was fulfilled to the customer right away? Right? Did you the next day send that order out to that customer? Did you make sure that they were satisfied? Was that product a good product? Was that product providing value? Was it a high quality product? See, it's not about just a one-time sale. That's not how business is nowadays. It's about that repeat customer. Okay, it's about customer averages, because one customer can actually turn into hundreds, if not thousands of dollars if you do it right. Okay, now Facebook, here's what they're doing. They're sending out surveys to anyone that purchases an item from Facebook. Okay, so 3 weeks goes by. Are they still waiting for their product because you're shipping from China and it takes you, 21 days to 30 days, and now they give you a bad review and now Facebook cuts off your income, right? So you got to make sure that you're fanatical about customers, okay? You got to create a long-term sustainable business. You're creating a brand here, something that's amazing, something that you can, take one customer and they're so satisfied that they turn into a repeat business where you send in emails and they keep buying and they refer you people. That's how you do business in the 21st century, folks, okay? Number 4, can you develop a strong discipline? Here's what I mean by that. There's something that I was really bad at when I first started this business, and that was profit and loss reports, right? Tracking my numbers, what's going out, what's coming in, what am I spending money on? Okay, how much am I spending on ads? How much are those ads making me? So keeping track of all your numbers, that was tough for me, guys. I had to create a discipline for that, okay? And another thing is working from home. Okay, it's not like where you have a job and you have a boss to tell you what to do, and that's easy, yeah? Okay, you are the boss now, so it could be tough waking up at 7 a.m. Sometimes you just want to sleep in, right? But discipline yourself, right? You wake up at 7 a.m. every single morning, even though you're tired, okay? You stay up late even though you're tired. You track your numbers even though you don't want to. Okay, that's why you need a strong discipline, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what's going to make that's what's going to make your business work. Number 5, are you passionate? Okay, there's a question that I often ask my students, because a lot of people will come up to me and they're like, "Hey Matt, I want to be successful. What do I?" And the first thing I ask is, "Why are you doing this business?" And if they tell me that they're in it to make money, "Oh, I want to make money, Matt." In my head, I don't tell them this, but in my head, I immediately know that they're going to fail. Okay, but if they said something like, "I want to do this because I'm passionate about marketing. I'm passionate about my family. I'm passionate about building businesses. I love to do it." See, then I know that they're going to make it, okay? Because, building a big brand is so hard that if you don't have passion for it, you're just going to give up. You're just going to fail. See, that's why 90% of companies go out of business their first 5 years, first 10 years, is because people they lose and they're not passionate about it, okay? So make sure that you're passionate about building a business and being an entrepreneur. Okay, and last but not least, are you willing to invest in yourself and reinvest into your business? Okay, because here's why. Because you got to learn there's so many different components when it comes to drop shipping and creating a business on Shopify, guys. Okay, there's retargeting. So you got to learn how to do retargeting ads. There's newsletters. So you got to learn newsletters. You got to learn email marketing. All right, there's logos. Okay, there's creating ads, which takes designing, right? There's audiences, lookalike audiences. Then there's influencer marketing, and then there's Google. So there's so many little different components, right? Creating images and all these things that you got to learn. So you got to be willing to invest in your education. You got to be willing to listen to the hours and hours and hours and hours of audio. You got to be willing to pay from someone that actually learned and did this and made money and invest in your education, okay? And then you got to reinvest the money that you make into your business, okay? Because you're going to need to scale your business up. So if you start out with a $5 ad or a $10 ad, and let's say you make $100, so you have a $90 profit margins built into that, you're going to take that $90 profit margin and you want to go ahead and reinvest that into your business so that you can grow the business, so you can turn it into a 6 or 7 figure business, whatever you want to do with it. So you got to be willing to reinvest in your business, and you got to be willing to put in the time. There's so many hours and so many miles that I've traveled personally to learn this business. I've traveled to Texas, to Oregon, to New York. I've been to seminars. I've bought so many different courses, and all I'm doing is just taking all that knowledge and I turned it into a 7-figure business. In 7 months, we generated $1.5 million in revenue on Shopify, guys. Okay, but it took studying. It took hours and hours and hours of beating on my craft. I failed so many times. I felt depressed at times, like I never was going to do it, and I finally did it. And so that's what it takes. So as long as you got that, guys, you can absolutely win. So for more tips, guys, below, go to sixfigureecomacademy.com. There you'll find free training. There's about 10 modules that you can get for free, which we teach you how to start Shopify stores. We give you lots of nice tips. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook. Every single Monday night, we do what's called Monday Night Madness, where we go in depth on a topic that can help you create a massive e-commerce business, a great Shopify website, every single Monday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So follow me on my Facebook, or go to Six Figure Ecom Academy on Facebook or the website, and you can plug into those trainings, get tons of value, because we want you guys to create a great Shopify store and a great e-commerce business, because you deserve it, and we're changing the world one person at a time. Thank you guys.